Hey, John, nice to see you. Yes, I'm down here tonight in the lab. I was actually doing a little work painting my cornfields. Hopefully, I dry. Hey, Anthony, nice to see you. Martin, nice to see you. So, yes, I will be from the layout tonight. So, yes, art. Yeah, I'd be doing it either sitting in my chair doing treatment or I'd be down here. We're getting to the point where it's okay. And so, we may try to go every other day and see how that goes. Um, Otherwise, it'll be back to my every day, every week deal. Hey, Ian, nice to see you. Hi, Dwight, Jerry. Staying cool up there, Dwight. Probably about the same as our temperature is here, I'm sure. Hi, Norman. Hi, Jeff. Digger, nice to see you in here, sir. Been meaning to watch your last video. I seen it come up. I haven't watched it. Pappy. All right. Well, hey, listening's better than nothing. I think so, anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go to work, Dwight. That's about it. Otherwise, I stay as cool as I can. Watered the flowers and everything already, so. Hi, Fultz Bailey Model Railroad. Mystic, you in here? I think I seen you in here as well. All right, Happy. We'll look forward to it. Lehigh Subdivision, nice to see you in here. Jeff Allen, nice to see you in here as well. I may have just already said that, but I'm looking through everybody coming in. Fork and Spoon in here. Oh, hey, there's Dwayne. Nice to see you, Dwayne. Hey, Jeff, the railroad enthusiast. Sorry, not enthusiast. Well, good to be enthusiasm about model railroading, but good. Well, hey, thanks for being new to my channel. I appreciate it. I'm trying to put out Mystic Southern. There you are. I thought you were in here. Trying to put out videos when I can. Uh, Doing work on the layout. As you guys know, I did a video a couple weeks ago. Haven't been able to quite get back to it yet. I'll show what I just did. I have the Buford Shop cornfields, and mine are the fall ones because at the time that was all I could find, and I really wanted some. Now they make them in summer, and they're already pre-colored. These I had to paint. They were that yellow color. So I put a light green over them. I'm going to put this together. This is going to go on my farm along the back there between the hillside that I did now. It's not rocks anymore. It's more of a hill. I still have to get some clump foliage to put over the back of that to make it look more hilly, which I'll do. Norman, nope, Norman's in here. Let's see if we miss anybody else. Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. So I've been painting these up. I've got all of them painted. I wanted to do all of them because I'm going to use most of these on my farm, and there's going to be another spot where I want to try to maybe put in another cornfield if I can. We'll see how that works. So Because this back part here that I'm redoing that, like I said before, that part's the Iowa division. So we want to have some corn on there. If I can get it in there. Weatherman's in here. Weatherman Harry. Hey, Weatherman Harry. Hello. Nice to see you. Thank you, Weatherman. I think my eye's still there a little bit, but that's looking better. This one's healed up pretty nice. Got a little bruising right around here, but way better. Chaz Co, nice to see you. Um, so I got to cut out the river, but we're getting down to, I think, where it's about time to glue this module in that I just made, where I had the mountain, and then first I'm gonna take it off and dig out my river with the foam cutter, the best that I can do, and at least get it nice and leveled out for the basin. So. Yeah, Norman, popcorn's becoming a rarity, so is what I heard. Popcorn shortage, so I may be just a trick. Um, yeah, I don't know. I know where I'm going to put some, but I think there's a couple more spots where I could use some. So, all right, Dave. Hey, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Um, so we'll see. We'll see where I put this stuff, but I've got to get more landscaping stuff. I got Galesburg train show coming up next weekend, so I'll be going to that. Um, Probably looking for some vehicles, people, and landscaping stuff to do what I need to do to finish this. I have some trees, but I just really I like a wide variety of foliage because it looks natural and it doesn't look fake. I think once you blend it all, just like nature, there's all types of foliage. And so when you blend it in, I think it looks really nice between pine trees, deciduous trees. I've got some popular trees, birches in there. So in Galesburg, Dwight, next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday. I'm sure Kevin Brown will be there. He usually is. Um, my dad and I are going to go. So I think if you see a channel on YouTube, Walter's Railroad, I think he does model railroad too, but he does a lot of rail fanning, a lot of great rail fanning. I think he will be. I bet he'll be there, but I have no idea what he looks like. So I never talked to him, but he has a huge channel. Hey, Randall, nice to see you. Thanks, Mystic. Yeah, I like to just kind of mix it up. I think it looks more natural that way. Um, so that's why I try to try different types of foliage. Sometimes you might find one that works better than the other too, and you may wind up going more with it. But voodoo, what is voodoo? I'll have to see what Jason the Train Freak said. But oh, Mystic Voodoo, gotcha. All right, now I know why Train Freak said voodoo. All right, that makes sense. Yep, about an hour, pretty much about almost the same for me, Dwight, to get there. Um, um, so yeah, it's probably about an hour 45, maybe an hour 20, probably an hour 20 from home. Probably more like an hour 20, depending. But yeah, it's a big show. Dwight, if you've never been to the one in Galesburg, it's a big show. They have it at the college by downtown. It's not far from the station where you can go, and usually they have a locomotive on display. They have a couple things on display at the station. You can rail fan. Usually pretty busy. If you stayed there within an hour, you're probably going to see at least 5 to 8 trains, depending. They're very busy. Unless you go like me on a weekday in the middle of the week when I went a couple years ago, or I think I went last year actually. It was last year in May. Yeah. Uh, Check it out. Look it up, Dwight. Galesburg Rail Days. They have a great show there at the high school. It is a really good show. I went last year. I went a couple years before, by 5 or 6 years ago, and it just wasn't as good. Um, they're in a smaller building. They're in the high school. It was a small gymnasium. Now where they are at the college, it's a huge facility. They got plenty of room. There was plenty of vendors. There are lots of things to find and look at. So the city that always sleeps. Uh, oh, you guys got a big Central Arkansas show. That's a pretty big show too. Um, Yeah, Mystic, it's a good show. Yeah, and you can tour the BNSF facility in Galesburg. You can look at their engine locomotive facility. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool show. Pretty cool. It used to be a lot better way back in the 80s, but that was the 80s when everything was safe, and now nothing's safe. Just saying. Um, I still have not ran any trains. Um, hey, Iron Horse Route, how you doing? Um, I do have my track, most of it glued down and ballasted up to where I was working on the scenery, which that turned out a lot better. Don't have the little rocks all over. I could do what I want to do. I have to come back, clean up the track a little bit, and vacuum. So, mm, okay, train freak. Sparky's here. Good day, Sparky. So, that's what I've been up to. Slowly doing. I hope to do some more work this weekend. Maybe get another video out. That would be nice. Um, I should just start working on it now. I should just pull out that module and sit here and start cutting my river out, but I don't know how it would work. I haven't really looked at it quite how I want to plan it yet, but huh. Well, hey, at least I don't, this looking better. So better than the last time. Yeah, that Sparky dude's here. Ooh, Anthony, that sounds good. So, yeah, just putting in the scenery. I think I would do a little bit on my town. I wish I'd really like to read to do something different with the roads, but they look okay. I'm gonna live with it. It's styrene. Um, I really wanted to use the bush stuff like I used on the rest of my layout because I like it. It would work with what I want to do the rest of the side of there by the river bridge. I want to run another road out of town and maybe put in a couple little shops or like a rundown old one with weeds around it that looks like it's burned out too. That'd be kind of cool to do. So, a couple ideas going on there. Actually, I might look for that at the Galesburg show next week. Next weekend, um, I may look for a laser kit, like a pool hall or a bar to put in my town here where the bar is. And I'll take that old DMP building and make it look like it's old burnout building. That'd be kind of cool to do with it. I think that's a good idea. This might what I might do. I look for two buildings. We'll see what they got. We'll see what's out there. Mostly looking for the laser cut kits, but we'll see. Hey, Georgia Sunbelt, nice to see you. I've seen Anthony, and you're talking about crawfish. I believe so, Pappy. I don't know if they do any more during like the rest of the year or not, but I know they do that on rail days. Uh, but I don't know if they do shop tours otherwise. All right, Brian, Train Freak, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. So, uh, but yeah, I'm really itching to run. Like I said, I'm really itching to run these on the layout. As you guys know, I'm really wanting to see these go up to grade. So I really like this paint scheme. I've not used it yet. Oops, I don't want to break them. But yeah, I have not gotten the opportunity to run these. I really want to, but I got to get the grade done first. My dad did those for me. So, except for the little box here, doesn't quite snap in as good. Right here, you can see it. I have to figure that out on these Katos. Easy to figure that out. Once I get them running, figure that out. But of course, I've got that, and I've got my GM&O one here to run, and I have not run yet either. So, got to get this weathered up a little bit, or at least get this running through there, taking some grain trains. Yes, Heath, thanks for, yes. Jeff, right here. First two things is my alma mater, and this is my favorite railroad scheme right here, and they call these Redbirds. And of course, I joined YouTube in 2010. So if you go way back, you'll see 35-second, 1 minute videos from my old model railroad that was on a door. And it wasn't too bad, I think, back then, but certainly come a long way from that. So, yep, thanks, Iron Horse. Definitely one of the cooler schemes for sure. Definitely love it. Definitely love it. And my dad said he'd go back and redo the number boards. They're clear. He said he would go back and do those in white like they're supposed to be. So, Kyle Stevens, I see you in here. Hello, Kyle Stevens. Hey, Artie, nice to see you in here. Illinois State Mystic, Illinois State Redbirds. And they called these Redbirds. And I do have a few pictures back here on the wall. A few, definitely have pictures of those. All right. Of course, I got to get these running again. I got to clean my track. Okay, Kyle. As you can see, I'm down here. So thanks, Ian. I think they're really nice. I've got to. I sent him some hoppers to do for me as well in ICG. Not that I have enough hoppers. I certainly have enough of those. I have a ton of cars to get out still. I just do. I have a ton of stuff to do on this layout. So I have some of these as well. I have a whole set of these. These are the wood chip hoppers, but they also use them as corncob cars. It's pretty much what I know them as growing up as a kid, but I got to get a wood chipper for my lumberyard eventually, or scratch build one, but I've got a ton of these with the loads in them like that. They're GM&O. These will get on there. They're nice. I got metal wheels. These are Atherons, which I'm surprised they're nice, but they are. We'll see how the couplers do. Like I said, their couplers are crap, but yeah, these are nice. I just have not gotten these out to run. Probably going to see me run a whole train of these. I think I've got the SD40s. I think they can pull it up the grade easy now. This grade's much, much better. Uh, much, much better. I can sit and let the train run at a nice speed on its own. Um, a termite. Yeah, I guess that's what they technically are, aren't they, Anthony? Until they get treated, it's just termite train. But yeah, I'm probably gonna run a whole train of the hoppers, just to be cool. I'll probably run it with my SD40s. Of course, I have my two orange and white ones, which are weathered as well. And being intermodal uh, SD40s, Intermountain SD40s, probably will do a little bit better on this grade now. They might pull more than 12 cars, which is all they could pull before. So hopefully we'll see what they pull. It's a nice, easy grade, especially on this end now. Uh, Way better. I should probably do a camera go around once I get things cleaned up here, which maybe this weekend things may be starting to go back where they go on the. Hey, Dave, nice to see you in here. Rigwag, nice to see you in here as well. Um, Might start to go back where things go on the layout, which I can't wait because some things got broken and I keep breaking things when I'm reaching over to get to the back. The nuclear power plant is in its place, but it's not done. I have to make a new chain link fence for it. I have to paint the silos. I would like to get some cotton to make smoke coming out of them as well. So, like I do my other stuff back here, has smoke coming out of it as well. I'd like to do that with those. So, which I got to go look up and do some Googling and see what they look like. Another video run, yeah, Anthony. Yeah, your layout looks good too. So yeah, another run would be great. Um, Trying to see if there's anything else going on. But yeah, I think it's we're getting close to getting a train running. Once I get the bridge in place, which that's next, is cutting this river scene out, and then I think from there I'll work towards finishing it. If I had like 2 days, the way I could do something, if I had 2 days or I had a week off, it'd be done. Everything would be done. I probably would get it done. I usually get going on. I can get going. That's pretty good, Randall. Oh, I should. That's a good idea, Artie. I could probably sneak back there in the corner. I could probably do that. Yeah, just drill through the foam, drill through those towers, and because they're hollow, so should do a fog machine. That would be kind of cool. And I have lights to put in. I've got a bunch of stuff to do. Um, so we'll see what we get done. And I think I also have a car I got from Vinny way back on his Christmas thing. Which I got this on Vinny's. Oh man, look at there! I probably broke it. It's in scale. It's very delicate. Um, so yeah, I got this here too to put on there and my stuff as well. I've been meaning to put in a train and run as well. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a caboose of stuff to get to Dale Bass. I've never done, and I'm waiting for a package in the mail uh, because my wife and I play golf, and I broke my driver first hole last time out. Shaft went one way, driver head went the other, and the ball went 25 feet in front of me, and that was on the first tee, and I had to use hers the rest of the way. So I bought one in Missouri, and it got to Champaign, which is only 35 minutes from here, and it's still sitting there 2 days later. Gotta love the post office, but that's how they do it, I guess. Well, hopefully it's good food. We already ate. We had tacos. It's Taco Tuesday, so why not have tacos? Homemade tacos. So, yeah, Anthony's right, Sparky. You probably should swallow. It could be dangerous. Well, I hope you guys are having something good for dinner. And I have to weather my bridge as well. One bridge is weathered. I probably am going to do a little more work on it. Now that I have the, let me find it here. Now that I have these, and the little brush in there as well. I got the gray colors and I've got the rust colors. So my battery's getting low on my PC. This thing doesn't keep good battery anymore. It's getting old. Um, so now I have pan pastels. I've got to get get both of those nice and weathered up. I have not used these yet. I've got some rolling stock to still weather as well, but definitely going to use this. It actually comes with a little guide on how to use it. I guess you can mix it up with little water too as well. I know a lot of people use these like watercolors. These are really good. I cannot wait to use those. Cannot wait to use those. So. Yeah, the hobby shop was carrying those, Kyle, which was really cool. You had the dark gray ones, and then those, and then all those two kits alone will do pretty much everything you need. Pan pastels, though, look them up, Kyle. They are really good. They're a little bit expensive too, but or you can get chalk like at Hobby Lobby and do the same thing, and use it too. I wonder how much battery life I have left here. Okay, battery saver's on. All right, we're gonna go till my battery stops. We'll see how long I can get. And this thing has been plugged in too. Yep. That's right, Artie. Definitely works that way too. Yeah. Probably. I'll be in here till 9 o'clock. Yeah, see, that's what I did before, Anthony, and that works too. These are just something I've always wanted. Um, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, wigwag. Hey, Dave, thanks for coming back. Um, no, yeah, you can use chalks and stuff and grind them up too. My favorite loco that I have is I'll show you, Pappy. One that I remember as a kid when I first started rail fanning when I was 8 or so. My dad actually kit bashed one out of a Broadway limited kit with sound, Paragon sound, the whole thing. This is my favorite loco on my layout, my switch engine. So this here little SW14 ICG built these kits like this with the square top. This is my favorite locomotive. I remember these when I was a kid. I actually have a picture of it up here. Not this number, but one of these with a cow sitting in the Bloomington yard when we used to go down and watch trains. And you'd always see this switching around town. They always had a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these at our yard to do local stuff and to switch. Then they cut down to one, and ICG was going under, and then they just cut it down to an old Paducah GP10, and then eventually sold it to a new railroad, Chicago, Missouri, and Western, which ran everything into the ground till Southern Pacific bought it. Thanks, Pappy. But yeah, this is my favorite with sound, lights, and everything. I love it. Love the sound of it. It's a little bit touchy, or it could just be my track. This thing probably needs to be run again a lot. All my locomotives have been sitting too long. I probably need to run like a train of 5 or 6 of them at a time. So, it's all right, Kyle. Just pick up one at a time and, do one when you can. But yeah, Dwight, it is a little tiny, but that's my favorite loco. I really do like this. This is one my dad painted. It was a kit bash job. It's really cool. This will do my locals and switch out my stuff. So. Yeah, probably one I'll take to, if I ever go visit Kevin Brown again, that's one I probably take over to him and we do some switching with. Randall, there sure is. Yeah, there is a short line railroad down in Decatur that uses a pair of them. Pretty nice.